So I'm not an AEW fan, not a big fan of it because I'm not a fan of the flips, the dives, the monkey see, the monkey do. If you get what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of all that. I'm not a fan of certain type of things they do in there. I'm not a fan of the goddamn the 13-hour matches. I'm not a fan of that stuff. But I am a fan of this man here, MJF. So he cut probably a promo that is one of the will be arguably looked at as one of the best promos in the last 10 years since Punk's. Was it better than Punk's? Not really. Um, I think it wasn't better because there was a lot more eyes watching wrestling at the time, and I mean a lot more eyes, like 3 million or 4 million viewers at the time. This was like 2011 anyway. But the promo speaks volumes of what a lot of fans are saying AEW is becoming XTNA. They've hired so many XWE guys, it's not funny. Keith Lee, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, um, Kyle O'Reilly, um, you know, Swerve Scott, um, you know, Johnny Johnny Nitro, Morrison Impact, Samoa Joe, you know, Brian Danielson, CM Punk, Christian Cage, and the list goes on and on. There's probably more I'm forgetting. Oh, Athena, or known as Ember Moon. Um, you know, uh, it's just they hire Malachi Black. Now, when they hired him before, it was fine. Malachi Black, great talent, take him. But they're hiring so much talent, they don't know what to do with them. They only got two damn programs. Rampage and Dark. I mean, let's say Dark. Rampage and Dynamite. And now they have the acquisition of Ring of Honor that can help them a little bit to run two promotions like a la Ring of Honor can be the SmackDown and a la, AEW can be the Raw, per se. That can help them a little bit so people can be featured if Ring of Honor can get a damn television deal on, if it's not TNT, fucking, all he needs an hour on, don't matter when, but at least they get broadcasts and stuff. And they'll be fine. Um, but you get the point. They're hiring all these XWE guys, and they're not taking care of their own grown talent. Like MJF he's the only guy who has held no type of title, no TNT, no nothing. Miro. Um, I'm telling you, the list is long. Um, you know, it'd be Miro and John Moxley. But it's just that promo said a lot. The AEW need to focus on their own talent. They don't. Um, Scorpio Sky got the title now for the TNT, but it's gonna go back to Miro. Not because Miro is the XWE guy, it's because Miro legitimately held that title like a fucking boss. He was a dominator with that title. Him and Cody Rhodes are the best champions. And Brody Lee were the best three champions with that belt. No one else could touch them. And Brody Lee probably would have held that title a little bit longer if he wasn't sick and stuff. But those were the three. Scorpio Sky suck. Sammy Guevara first reign was okay, but nobody remembers it because of the bad booking they've done with that. It is ridiculous. Um, but I do want to say one thing though. That promo speaks volume of what there's a big issues going on with AEW. Focus on your guy like here. If this guy can say, here's the thing about MJF. He's a talent, and he said it in here. He's a generational talent that you don't get very few. You don't. He's a guy that just says few words and he already got people hooked. He hasn't hit a move, hasn't hit a spinner Rooney, a rock bottom, hasn't done none of that, but he has these people hooked. His music hit, they get up. He gets a reaction. Most characters on WWE can't even get that. If you notice, WWE, they piping in cheers now, and you can see it a lot more. This man, you can't even, he's not piping in. he's getting a reaction because of what he says and what he says. Because I'm not saying he's not the worst wrestler, but let's be realistic here. When I look at MJF, I'm not looking for his ring ability. I'm looking at his talking ability. When him and Punk went into it, I said it's about time these two needed to talk, and that has rehabilitated him as a person of interest for me. And he's the main reason why I watch AEW because it was sure as hell wasn't Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes, say what you want, he ain't doing that much good on Raw, which I'll talk about him on later. But we'll see. But MJF is that guy. If they lose him, this company's over. This company, and Tony Khan knows that, and he ain't gonna lose him. But he rather lose Cody. That goes to say. But you know, but I do want to talk about one thing though, and this is gonna wrap up this video. But he did a great promo of the century. He deserves it. There's a guy. So he pops up in my things. I think you know him, and he's a WWE supporter. There's certain things I agree with and certain things I don't agree with. But he's saying that Adam Cole and all of them deserve more money than MJF. No, if this man was the reason that they beat them in the ratings, which it was, he deserves that pay because Adam Cole has proven to be a bust. And maybe it's the fact that he was wrestling more people his size. And AEW has a variety roster of big people than NXT did at that time. Then okay, that's a personal problem. Either get some fucking heels to get taller, or fucking work your size, and that's what he needs to do, work his size, and that's a personal thing. Tony needs to start letting these guys know you gotta work your size, and that's it. But he deserves that pay. I mean, he busts his ass. He's one of the pillars. Jungle Boy, I don't care for, but him, Darby Allin, it's MJF, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara. They're the pillars, so those are the future. And Ricky Starks too. He's coming there too. But yeah. So that's all I gotta say on it. I thought it was a great promo. MJF cut a promo of a lifetime. As always, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll see you guys in the next video.